Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, I was planning on shooting this last night, but some stuff got in the way. But I am finally here to record my trailer breakdown for the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. I'm so excited. If you guys haven't seen my trailer reaction, go check it out, please, because my trailer reaction went kind of bonkers. So, I would not want to ruin that experience for you. But today I'm breaking down the trailer. I have some stuff in my head that I want to say. I've heard some stuff, and I've now know what some things are because I heard some breakdowns. So I'm like, okay, I think there might be some stuff that I missed, but overall I think I got the hang of it. So let's go have a look. Let's have a look at the beginning of the trailer here. So we see Wade Wilson having a birthday, and we see everyone from the previous movies, and what, other than Deadpool being Deadpool and it being a rated MA 15+ Marvel movie, what made those movies so special? And there's like the characters like Dopinder, Sharstar, Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanessa, right, and Peter, and all that, right, and Blind Owl. But the one person that I can't see at all right here, unless it's just because of the scenes. Like, we get Peter, but Domino is nowhere to be found. So, I know. Zazie Beetz, where you at? So I think that's pretty interesting there, and Ryan Reynolds wearing the craziest wig in the world, and then he gets someone knocking at the door, and then we see the one and only, the reason why we're going to watch this movie, other than just it being Deadpool 3, tying into the MCU, and that is of course the TVA, and then we get the whole joke of Disney pruning their characters recently, which I'm so happy that they're finally making Disney references, because they were, because if you guys have heard, I think it was the interview that Ryan Reynolds did with Jacksepticeye where they played the Deadpool game. Apparently there was going to be a Disney joke. There were Marvel Cinematic Universe jokes, like Age of Ultron jokes, and that sort of stuff, like the whole thing of going like, hey big guy, sun's getting real low, and that sort of stuff. That sort of stuff was in there, but nothing like specifically mentioning Disney. So I like how we finally got that in there, right? So then the TVA portal comes up, they knock him out, and then the wig comes off, so that is a wig. Marvel Studios logo in red. I like how it's in red. And then we get to Deadpool talking to this guy in the TVA. Here's my thing with that, right? Should that supposed to be Morbius? Because, yeah, season 2 of Loki, they're all kind of like... Now, if you guys have seen our third episode of the MCU podcast, and you saw our more recent video, which was the Deadpool 3 predictions and theories, right? So, or theories and predictions. That my cousin Sebastian mentioned that they're going to do apparently they're going to do a Loki season 3. And I'm like, how's that going to work? Because Loki is holding the timelines together in the Tree of Life. And she's like, yeah, but the Loki that we might be following is Sylvie. I'm okay with that. But the thing is that it's like, again, I like season 1 of Loki more than season 2. I mean, season 2 of Loki more than season 1. But I can't remember if Mobius stayed at the TVA or not, or got the life with the kids. So, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. So after they recruit him, he's looking at the suit. It does look like the suit from the previous movies, but it is a little bit more brightened from what we've been seeing with the set photos. So then we see Deadpool walking in the snow. I hope that we get the songs from the original movies, like the X Don't Give It To Ya and the Deadpool rap and that sort of stuff, right? So and then we get Deadpool looking at the TVA screen. So one screen has Iron Man in Age of Ultron, or the Avengers in Age of Ultron, and Thor from Ragnarok. And then we get, obviously, the opening scene of the boat from Winter Soldier, Bucky and Cap final battle bit at the end of Winter Soldier. I don't know what the mill bit is, but... Oh no, that's the highway chase is what that is. So, okay, that's what that is. And then, so we get this desert area. I know why. That reminds me of the, like the opening of Iron Man 1, right? Where they're taking Tony Stark in the, with the agents and that sort of stuff, right? So, that's what that looks like to me, but I don't think that's it. Okay, so, here we have, this is the only thing we have for sure the villain in this, and that is Cassandra Cain, who is Professor X's evil twin sister. Now, I don't know of her. We haven't got her in the X-Men movies or anything like that, right? But I do think that there's something there that will be interesting to see when we see this movie come out. When this movie comes out, we'll know more about her, and either she's tied to the Professor X of the original Fox movies, or she's tied to the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness one, the animated Professor X. So other than that, okay. So this shot here, where we see Deadpool walking, and then we see who we think is Wolverine because of the haircut. Now, that is supposed to be Patch. If you guys don't know, now I haven't read the comics, but I do know some information about it, is that apparently, at some point, the X-Men kind of got divided, and Wolverine kind of became more violent, and and to kind of hide his identity-ish, he had an eye patch and a suit. So, I think, and we've been hearing rumors that we're supposed to get different actors playing Wolverine, not just Hugh Jackman. So, because apparently there's rumors of Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter, being Wolverine in this movie. There's rumors of Taron Egerton, who's Rocket Man, right? So, then there's other actors who are kind of suggesting to be Wolverine. Honestly, I want Keanu Reeves as Wolverine. I know it will be difficult to do Keanu Reeves, especially when Marvel keeps him on the back burner and just want to wait for the right role. So, I think they'll use Keanu Reeves at some point, but I just think it will be cool. If you guys know Real Rejects and Koijandro, he mentioned that apparently Russell Crowe was actually meant to be Wolverine when they were going to make X-Men in the 90s. So that will be cool. I mean, that's going to be such a niche thing, but that is such a Ryan Reynolds move. Finding an obscure thing and making a reference of it. So then we get the whole thing, I am Marvel Jesus, which is kind of true. I mean, he's not wrong there. And then we get the unbelievable suit up with the swords, someone spanking Deadpool, and then and it's amazing. Okay, now this first bit, right? So he was looking at scenes from Age of Ultron. if you look at this, not necessarily the head slicing, but just look at where it's taking place and then look at where this is taking place, right? So this bit obviously is the 20th Century Fox logo, but this first bit, right? What does that remind you of? Like, the woods. What MCU movie has a fight scene in snowy woods? Avengers Age of Ultron. So, I think that I will not be surprised if it cleans up Marvel Cinematic Universe continuity and Marvel Fox continuity. And I don't know what you would do, but you would think that something around the plot being around Deadpool being a mutant and this being technically our first X-Men movie, but not being labeled as an X-Men movie, and also Fox having the rights to X-Men, and them using Quicksilver and not using Scarlet Witch, and having Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver being in the MCU and not being mutants. You would think that there would be some sort of connection around that, since the Maximoffs are mutants in the comics. So you would think that there would be something evolving around that, right? So I think that there's something there. Now we get this awesome shot of Deadpool. Oh my god. Loading his magazines in front of the 20th Century Fox logo. Looking sweet. And then, now what this looks like is that this looks like the Void. And apparently, what picks this dude up is apparently the cloud thing that was in Loki, right? So, I honestly need to rewatch Loki before this comes out. Me and Dad might need to do that, but no. So there's that, and then everyone deserves a happy ending. So then Deadpool gets flying through a car. That is such a weird shot. I don't know what it is. There's something about it that's just a weird shot. Now, people think that this is Doctor Doom. It's not Doctor Doom. I'd like to see Doctor Doom, like the original Fantastic Four Doctor Doom, in this movie. Deadpool finding more TVA agents in the Age of Ultron woods. I'm telling you guys, he's cleaning up MCU and Fox continuity at the same time. Now, so this bit, where we see Deadpool's hands. And we see the guns going off. Now, we see red on the hands, right? I mean, it's hard to see her. But, Deadpool's hands are fully black. This has black, but with red, like, red as well on the hand. So, people think that that's Lady Deadpool. And there have been rumors going around that apparently it's, Blake Lively. I would love that. The fact that we're probably going to get Blake Lively, Taylor Swift in this movie is bonkers to me. Like, just after the Eras Tour. The Eras Tour did bonkers last year. So, now you bring Taylor Swift into this movie as Dazzler, and this is her first movie. That's probably the only time that we're going to see her, is bonkers to me. So, more fight scenes. There isn't really a lot of, like, actual stuff that is like, oh, I know where this is. Okay, now this bit here, where it's like, oh, I love this part. That's Pyro from X-Men 2 and X-Men 3, the fire, the guy that does the fire. I'm excited. I didn't know who it was at first. I didn't realize until I watched some trail reactions afterwards. I was like, oh, that's who that is. Okay. And then basically a parody to the first Deadpool, where it's like the whole, wait, you might be wondering why I wear a red suit. That's not bad, guys. Don't see me bleed. This guy's got the right idea. I love that scene, and I'm shocked that they're actually kind of doing like a parody to that, and that's so cool. Okay, here we go. So this is obviously where. Now, if you guys know, I did a reaction to the leaked footage. I mean, the leaked fight scene footage of Wolverine and Deadpool. This is basically what we got in the trailer. So that thing there where he gets thrown through a wall and then lands on the 20th Century Fox logo. Then we see him kind of laying on the ground there. And then, like, you kind of know because of the hair that Wolverine has, but also you're like, who is it? And you don't really know until Wolverine puts his hands up and his hands go, shink! And you're like, oh, baby. Yes. And then not until he gets closer and he's about to hit him and goes like, Rah! And then the title comes out going Deadpool and Wolverine. I am so excited for this movie, you guys. I cannot wait for this movie. I am looking forward to it. I can't wait. I'm going to try and do something for the MCU podcast channel. I will do some other stuff, but no, I cannot wait for this movie. So guys, please hit the like button down below. If you haven't already, subscribe, watch the little bell icon to get notified future videos that I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.